Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I really hope that you are staying blessed. I've just called in to say a big hi and to let you know what I've been working on. I'm actually currently chipping away at the March monthly tarot readings. Yes, chipping away because it does take a lot of time. So I'll be releasing them across the next 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully 2. So keep an eye out for your sign. There's also extended versions of those available this time round. So if the message really resonates for you and perhaps you don't want to get a personal reading, you can, for a very small donation, jump into a more deep and clarified version of that reading. So all the details will be in the reading. When you see your sign pop up, you can find that out. If you do want a personal reading or healing, I am available for those, and you'll find the link to my website down below where you can arrange that. The doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. Should you want to really learn to connect more deeply with your own intuition and guide yourself, I'd love to take you on that journey with me. But for now, I am wishing you a week of love and magic. Thanks for joining me for your reading. Let's head across now. Gemini, welcome to your tarot reading from March 7th through to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. As per usual, I've got the 9 card block here. I have 3 cards for your recent past, 3 for your focus energy this week, and 3 for the near future outcome. I've got a couple of oracle cards, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. I am working with the Work Your Light Oracle, Sacred Power reading cards, the Moonchild and Starchild Tarot from Danielle Knoll, my personal faves, and the Radiant Rider-Waite as well. So, Gemini, let's jump in. I start with the Oracle cards and I'll see how this unfolds for you. But the first one is Unbound, right? It says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Now, I feel that you might be actually dealing with somebody in partnership, whether it's personal or professional, this week, where, you know, there has been some kind of soul contract that's played out, you know, maybe in a past life, maybe in this life, but I feel that it is time for it to be released. Now, you know, we have like love soul contracts and there is karmic contracts. So if this is in a relationship for you, you know, sometimes we have made agreements to have relationships with certain people that will be really beneficial for our growth. Now, the difference between a karmic contract is that a karmic contract is somebody that we have basically worked through karma with in a past life. You know, maybe we have had like a difficult circumstance with them in a past life and we have worked through that karma. However, if we do recognize them in this lifetime, we feel instantly drawn back to them, and, you know, we can want to reconnect after, you know, we've actually resolved that and we should be releasing and letting them go, but it feels familiar. So I feel like there is somebody that maybe has been coming in and out of your life that feels like that familiar person because, you know, there has been a karmic bond there, but I don't feel that it is like a love soul contract or, you know, a long-term contract that's going to be beneficial for you. Really, we are, you know, being inspired to release here. Now, I always see that these energetic cords here that are kind of holding these souls, these, like, you know, anchoring them into the earth as they're trying to ascend, trying to liberate. So when we have been connected to somebody, you know, and kind of relating with them in a sense, we have an energetic connection to them. And even though we might physically move away from them, the energy is still running back and forth. So we may need to, you know, do some kind of cord cutting, meditation, some kind of ritual to fully release them. Now, I've got boundaries here as well. So again, this is kind of backing it up that you're really needing to put a strong boundary, you know, in place with somebody. It could be somebody who keeps on moving in after you've said no to them. You know, I can't be your business partner. I can't be your, you know, romantic partner. I don't think that you're good for me. I don't think this is going to work out. And they keep coming back in. That could be the case here. Sometimes it's people that are just keeping on moving in on our time as well, don't respect our yes or our no. So I'm feeling like you're really going to need to have to up the boundaries this week. Now the Lovers here, Gemini, this is your major arcana, and it can indicate that we are dealing in soul partnership this week. Lovers is also a really big card of choice, right? So before it was just the card of, we see this and we say soulmates or, relationships in a tarot reading. It was one of the big cards of decisions around matters of the heart. So it says choose wisely because, there could be hurt here. But you're really needing to make the course of action that is best for you in the evolution of your soul here, and bring yourself to power. Like when your major arcana shows up here, Gemini, it's about you being the initiator of this and making a decision that is going to bring you into harmony and new growth, right? Ace of Wands. I feel like the cards are saying there is new aligned opportunities for you ready to come in, but it's like you are energetically and karmically occupied, so it can't come in. So it's kind of like, the car park situation. You're looking for a car park, if there's cars in all of those places, you can't park there. So I feel like there is new opportunities wanting to come in for you, Gemini, but there's no space, right? There's no space in your life because you're energetically connected or staying connected or in and out of relationship, giving somebody maybe more chances. So I really feel that there's some clarity that needs to come to that. So let's jump into the cards, Gemini. In the recent past, I've got the Nine of Wands, the Empress, and the Knight of Wands. Now, in terms of other signs that you might be dealing with, I've got Sagittarius here. I've got links to Taurus and Libra, but I'm feeling more the fire sign energy, or we have Cancer, Pisces here with the moon as well. You may or may not be dealing with one of those signs. So I feel like there has been a struggle in this situation, and the cards are really saying that you're very, very close to, as the candle goes out, how timely, to basically snuffing this out. The Nine of Wands is a hard-fought battle, so I feel like maybe you've been really trying to make it work with this person. And guys, just do keep in mind, like, this may not be a love reading for some of you. This can be in a friendship. This is an energetic pattern, so it can go either way. But for a lot of you, it will be in your romantic relationships. So I feel like you've really tried to keep it going. And that's because you have felt, because there is a past karmic connection here, right? This person feels like home for you, and because of that you're like, well, surely this is my soulmate, surely this is the person I should be with, because I look into their soul and I recognize them. But that's different from a love soul contract. Okay, it's just because you recognize them because you've worked through karma in a past life. So you've fought and fought to try and keep this together or to make this happen, but you are the one that's left here, Gemini, with the battle scars. In fight, flight, or freeze, you might kind of feel like you're walking on eggshells around this person. What I'm specifically feeling, Gemini, is this is somebody who's showing up as the Knight of Wands, and it could be somebody who comes in and out of your life, or somebody who wasn't willing to commit. Maybe, the Knight of Wands, it kind of came out a little bit in reverse, and it can be that sort of player energy, or somebody who, there is real passion here, but they want to have that freedom, and maybe that is the very thing here that's been causing you this kind of anguish. What I see is like this block of the Empress energy, and the Empress energy is the ability to manifest your hopes, dreams, and wishes in terms of partnership. So for example, if this is a romantic partnership for you, you may have wanted to manifest a family, maybe having a child, putting down roots, growing this, if even at later life stages, bringing together the blended families, having that beautiful harmonious Empress kind of lifestyle. However, this person's been coming in and out, never really committing, and you're the one that's just kind of left here going, well, I don't really know what to do with this, but I feel like I have this deep connection with this person. Now, the other thing I'm noticing is that they hold the final wand here. If you add that one wand plus 9 wands, or it could be the ace here, you get 10 of wands, which is actually releasing the burden of the situation and completing it so that you can move on to the new. So I feel like you're just like one action away to holding that boundary, you know, cutting off the, you know, those karmic connections and the karmic cords. That is the choice. That is the big decision around the matter of the heart that you're trying to make. But it's going to have you, you know, really standing in your light here at the end of the reading with the 9 of Pentacles. So that's what I feel. You know, you've got this bigger dream of the Empress, and I feel like you're just going to go around in a circle in this situation and never actually be able to realize that if you stay in this situation. Now, in the focus energy, I've got the Page of Cups with the Moon and the 8 of Pentacles, and I feel that the person is also showing up between Knight and Page energy. So they're showing up as being a little bit young in their energy, or immature in their energy, and that doesn't mean to say they're necessarily younger than you, because we can get people that are older than us but are just not grounded or not showing up in maturity. So they may be really fun, you may have a lot of passion and chemistry here. However, what I feel like you don't have is the commitment, the depth, the loyalty and the trust and all of that, right? With the Moon at the center of the reading, they might be showing you their best face or their best side. I always see the wild wolf and the tame dog here, right? They're showing up as the tame dog, but really there's this like fiery wild wolf that is not ready to settle down, that wants to be able to, you know, keep on moving. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And that could be the secret that they're holding from you, because the Moon can be about undercurrents, you know, shadowy behavior. It can be, you know, about what they don't tell you, basically. And that leaves you with this kind of feeling of subtle paranoia or anxiety. Like the Moon can be that, you know, that feeling when it's just playing in the background of your intuition. Like, I really like this person, we've got so much chemistry, I kind of feel like I know them at a soul level because of this karmic thing that you've got going on with them. But there's also something that I can't put my finger on that doesn't sit right. And that's why you're sitting in this 9 of Wands energy. And, you know, it doesn't matter what you do, it's like, it kind of is building louder and louder in your, you know, in your mind's voice. So that's what I'm feeling, okay? And they could be holding a bigger secret here as well with the Moon energy. And I feel that the 8 of Pentacles is saying, like, this will be hard work. So with these tarot readings, I never say, you know, you should do this or you should do that. How it works for me as a reader is that it's about potentials. So every choice that you can make holds a different potential, and I read the energy of those potentials and give my, you know, best guidance based on if you go this way or if you go that way. And I'm feeling that what the cards are saying is that, yeah, you can choose this, but you have to be willing to know that it will be hard work, and that you possibly won't get that kind of commitment, that loyalty that you're truly wanting. And if you do kind of create that with this person, it could be a bit of an illusion, meaning they might be up to other things, you know, behind the scenes here with the Moon energy, right? So I feel that you're actually getting the breakthrough clarity on that this week. We've got the Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles down here in the near future outcome. And the Ace of Swords for me is that, you know, stepping back, seeing the big picture. It is the clarity of the situation, you know, awakening to what we've spoken about. And that is your victory, right? Ace of Swords is a victory card. Ace of Swords is also a card of truth. So it's possible that you learn the truth, maybe through somebody in your network, or, you know, maybe you have a conversation with them. An honest, direct conversation can be the Ace of Swords as well. It's a kind of a cutting through the situation that really allows you now to decide, 2 of Swords. You know, am I severing ties, or can I continue this but with like firmer boundaries? That's what I'm feeling. I think you really will be at a crossroads here. You might have been seeing this person, or, you know, even involved in work relations with them for some time. But yeah, you're really going to need to weigh up your options here. The 2 of Swords really asks you to make that decision from fact and logic. Okay, what are the pros and cons here? And, you know, what is the actual facts? And the facts usually are, without the work of transformation, you know, you'll continue to get a very similar result. as what you have now. So if you're okay with that, with sitting in that Nine of Wands energy, then sure, you know, go on and complete another cycle in it. But if that doesn't feel right, you know, then we can potentially decide to move on. So we want to use the fact, logic, and our intuition, that moon energy, but we don't want to let our emotions blind us, right? We see someone here with the blindfold on, and it could be that, you know, you're sort of like not wanting to look at the truth of the situation. It's that rose-tinted glasses energy, or we might want to make decisions from an emotional stand place, you know, because we feel this karmic connection. So it's like we'll turn a blind eye to our intuition and what we're really feeling, and, you know, and we'll keep choosing it. So just make sure that you have your eyes open here. I feel that the cards are saying, you know, that maybe you should go your own way, because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is actually in their individual energy, but looking good, feeling good, and more successful than ever, right? And that's going to free up your parking space, right? We talked about that, for something that is the real deal to come in. Ace of Wands, okay, new opportunities, new potentials. This could also stand for that last action that you're needing to take to close out the cycle, okay, so that you can attract in somebody that you have that sense of alignment with, and you have honesty, clarity, and that you can actually grow this, right? Because it's no fun if you kind of keep on getting to that point and then they ride off out of your life, or, you know, they don't want to progress things with you because you're just kind of cycling around at a certain level and never being able to grow it. Three of Swords. Yes, I feel that that is all we need to know here. Three of Swords would indicate that potentially we decide to sever ties. Yes, it hurts. We talked about that with the lovers. These choices around matters of the heart do hurt, but sometimes they're essential if we do want to get to higher level, you know, higher level commitments, or more, you know, open and honest connections with somebody who we feel, you know, is really on the same page for us and, you know, with us, and that we can have that kind of open-hearted connection. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I'm wishing you so much luck with this, and do, you know, have a good think about this. Bear in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It's not going to resonate with you all, but drop me a comment if it does. I love to hear how these are resonating in your life. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new readings, which is really regularly. And it also helps support my channel, so that's a great energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share and comment on the video. I am wishing you a great week ahead. Do take care. See you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.